So this is January 6th. These are the hostages. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon.
Yes.
Full pardon.
4 years.
Yeah.
All we've heard is, I won, they were mean to me, they were mean to me, I won. You lost! You lost!
He even surprised some Republicans with sweeping pardons to the January 6th insurrectionists, including Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, and other violent rioters. But he wasn't thrilled about Biden issuing pardons of his own on the way out.
I watched the way they asked questions of Kamala yesterday. Howard Stern, he's a weak guy. He's weak. He's going, what about,
Welcome back to Pop Flash, your ultimate destination for Hollywood drama, jaw-dropping scandals, and the juiciest controversies shaking up the entertainment world. Today, we're diving into an explosive showdown that had everyone talking. Donald Trump's legal battle against The View, a daytime talk show that has been a thorn in his side for years. Grab your popcorn because this story has twists, turns, and a dramatic ending you won't believe. Donald Trump has always been at the center of political storms, but his latest move managed to catch even some of his staunchest allies off guard. With sweeping pardons for January 6th insurrectionists, including prominent members of the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers, Trump sent shockwaves through Washington. This daring decision reignited fiery debates, with some praising his loyalty and others condemning the message it sent. Adding a dramatic twist, the comparisons to Biden's own pardons stirred even more controversy, turning this into a political firestorm. Meanwhile, Trump's longtime adversaries over at The View didn't waste a second before pouncing on the move. But little did they know, Trump was already orchestrating a master plan that would rock the foundation of daytime television itself. For years, The View has thrived on its open disdain for Donald Trump, with co-hosts like Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar at the forefront of relentless critiques. No one in Trump's orbit was off-limits. Ivanka, Don Jr., Melania, and even young Barron became frequent targets of biting commentary and inflammatory jabs. Allegations of corruption, personal insults, and over-the-top rhetoric weren't just occasional occurrences. They became the backbone of the show's explosive segments. And while this formula delivered soaring ratings and constant buzz, it was also laying the groundwork for a spectacular clash that no one saw coming.
He even surprised some Republicans with sweeping pardons to the January 6th insurrectionists, including Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, and other violent rioters. But he wasn't thrilled about Biden issuing pardons of his own on the way out.
The moment that triggered it all was an episode so provocative that it would seal The View's fate. In the segment, the co-hosts accused Trump of manipulating financial systems to inflate his wealth and dodge taxes, a claim that quickly spiraled into baseless personal attacks. This wasn't just another fiery discussion, though. Trump had had enough, and his response was swift and unrelenting. He filed a defamation lawsuit so detailed and damning that it left the show reeling. Trump's legal strike wasn't limited to the program itself. It targeted the co-hosts, the producers, and even the network executives behind the scenes. His legal team revealed explosive internal emails and communications that painted a shocking picture of the show's inner workings. Producers had been actively prioritizing drama and sensationalism over factual reporting, crafting stories designed to provoke outrage rather than inform. This wasn't just a lawsuit, it was a full-scale exposé of the lengths The View would go to for ratings, leaving its reputation in tatters. The internal emails told a story that no PR spin could fix. The View's producers were actively encouraging co-hosts to lean into unverified claims, all in the name of creating drama and boosting ratings. Even more shocking, some co-hosts had privately expressed doubts about the allegations they debated so fiercely on air, exposing a show more invested in stirring the pot than in journalistic integrity. These bombshell revelations created a scandal of epic proportions, leaving the network scrambling to manage the fallout. And as if the flames weren't high enough, the Trump family poured gasoline on the fire, turning their collective outrage into a full-scale crusade. Melania Trump stepped into the spotlight. filing her own defamation lawsuit against The View, accusing the show of perpetuating lies about her time as First Lady and tarnishing her reputation. Her sharp legal filing called out the show's blatant disregard for truth, amplifying the drama even further. Meanwhile, Ivanka Trump didn't mince words, publicly condemning what she described as a campaign of personal destruction aimed at her family. She painted a vivid picture of how The View's relentless attacks affected their personal lives, and Don Jr. was relentless in his media appearances, labeling the show a partisan propaganda machine designed to mislead its audience. It was a coordinated, strategic effort that transformed a family grievance into a relentless takedown of the show's crumbling credibility. The consequences were nothing short of catastrophic. Advertisers, keen to distance themselves from a show drowning in controversy, began pulling sponsorships at a staggering rate. Major brands refused to be associated with what Trump's legal team and supporters were now branding as a biased, scandal-ridden enterprise. Meanwhile, viewers were abandoning the show in droves. Some were appalled by the network's apparent prioritization of sensationalism over facts, while others were convinced by Trump's portrayal of The View as a deeply unfair and untrustworthy platform. The network, now hemorrhaging money and reputation, made a shocking decision. They abruptly announced the cancellation of The View, citing vague reasons like restructuring. But behind the scenes, the truth was far more dramatic. Insiders admitted that Trump's legal assault had left them with no viable path forward. The once dominant daytime juggernaut was now a cautionary tale of how a relentless pursuit of drama at any cost could lead to a stunning downfall. For Trump, this wasn't just a personal victory, it was the ultimate vindication. The View, a constant thorn in his side, had been silenced. But the triumph wasn't simply about quieting his critics. Meanwhile, the fallout for The View's co-hosts was brutal. Joy Behar, once a staple of daytime television, found herself in professional limbo as networks avoided the taint of the scandal. Her sharp commentary, which once made headlines, was now a liability too risky for any broadcaster to embrace. Whoopi Goldberg's career as a beloved actress also took a steep hit, as studios grew hesitant to associate with someone so closely tied to the controversy. Even the younger co-hosts, who had hoped to use The View as a launching pad, discovered that the fallout was inescapable. Many saw doors slam shut on their budding careers before they even had a chance to truly begin. The dominant forces of daytime TV were now reduced to grappling with the harsh reality of their actions. But the drama didn't stop there. Beyond the personal consequences, this explosive scandal ignited a much broader conversation about the state of modern media. The debate raged across all political lines. Had the relentless chase for entertainment and ratings completely blurred the line between opinion-based commentary and responsible journalism? Critics demanded answers, and the issue sparked heated discussions in the press, online, and even in Congress. Joe Rogan himself chimed in, calling The View's downfall a wake-up call for media figures who let drama and theatrics take precedence over facts. It was a reckoning that extended far beyond a single TV show, forcing the entire industry to reflect on its priorities. And Trump, ever the opportunist, seized the moment to further his crusade against what he called mainstream media bias. Rumors began swirling almost immediately. As the dust settled, one thing became crystal clear. Trump's takedown of The View was about more than a legal win. It was a cultural moment, a declaration against the unchecked power of platforms that prioritized ratings over responsibility. The media landscape was forever changed, leaving audiences to wonder what Trump's next move would be. Will he reshape the media world entirely? Is a new Trump network on the horizon? One thing's for certain, the drama that began with The View is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be just as explosive. Stay tuned to Pop Flash for more explosive stories like this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest Hollywood scandals and controversies. We'll see you in the next one.